So to quickly create a digital color palette, like this example here, finding all the digital colors from this design. So what you want to do is you want to either have a screenshot or the image. So here I've got a Swiss style poster by Mike Joyce. I'm going to open it in Adobe Illustrator. And the difference, well, one of the differences between Illustrator and Photoshop is you have this, in Illustrator you have this workspace, this grey area. So anything you put into this area won't be printed onto your artboard. So I've just dragged it over to the grey area. And then I'm going to use the shape tool to make a square. It doesn't have to be a square, you could use something else, ellipses, circles. I'm going to hold Shift to make my shape, and then I'm going to press V or the selection tool, and then I'm going to hold Alt and hold Shift to keep it in line. If it's not in line, I'll show you what happens. So I make a few shapes. I'm going to line them up first because they're in a random order. So I click and drag to select them all using the selection tool. Then at the top I click on Align panel. I'm going to horizontally align these to the center and vertically distribute to the center. So now they're equally aligned and spaced. I can select them all and move them around. If I click on one of them and then press the eyedropper tool, which is shortcut I, this pipette comes up and I can click on any color. So wherever I click, it will change to that color. Make sure your stroke is blank, otherwise you will have a color on your stroke as well. Then press V, select the next one, press I, click again, V, select the next color, press I, V, select the next square, press I, V, I, until you've got all the colors you want to select. Then you can arrange them like this, select them all, move them onto your artboard, hold Shift to scale them up or down, and then if you have multiples, so this one here as well, because it's white, I'm going to need to have a stroke of black so you can actually see it, so people know that there is white in the design. And then you can print that off, or to save on paper if you are making lots of different art, digital color palettes for your graphic design posters or whatever designs you're trying to find the colors for. You could fill the whole sheet up and print it.